night around 12:15 a.m.
Yep.
I was like, I turned into George W. Bush.
Okay.
I'm kind of like
As you're wont to
I'm
do.
kind of like a Mowgli in that
You
if I
are.
get fed after midnight,
You turn into George W.
exactly.
Bush.
So I'm all,
Yeah.
Justin, he's gonna come on over here.
He also had big ears.
Yeah, he did.
The Mogwai had big ears
It's
like
true,
George
it's true.
W. Bush.
So
Did the Mogwai presage 9/11? I'm writing that into Google as we speak. Please move
So
on.
the so I'm sitting there, I'm all GWBing it up, and then and I'm thinking, hey, Justin, he's gonna come on over. He's gonna walk into the studio, be all like, what?
Yeah.
And then I'll be all, hey, oh, I guess we'll have to sit alone in a soundstage. Terrence. And then we'll walk on down, and then Justin will be all like, what? Everything's all set up.
Yeah.
And I'll go, that's right. And then that was as far as I got. But I couldn't wait, so I sent you.
You sent me pictures,
text you
yeah.
a picture. I'm like,
I would have done it. You
No,
would like up to me getting in my car.
but then
you'd snowed me.
well, and then I realized, like,
What if it all fucking breaks and
yes.
we have to like
That's
rush
what
to reset
I was
it
like.
up?
It could be that this is as close to everything working as I'm going to get.
So let me bank a win.
Exactly. Let me get this much.
Where are we at on sound? We had some complaints on sound.
Yeah. Also, this computer is turning itself off. You got par settings set to save par. We won't waste par.
Can't stop, won't stop. You know who said that?
Yeah.
P. Diddy.
Terrace. Nope. No. Let's try this one. We'll skadoo. Skadooby-dooby-doo-boo-boo-doo-boo. Texas. Yeah. Up. Hey, nailed it.
We're gonna have a little bit of a live audience here tonight, Bray.
Yeah, that's why I wanted that third mic around. I was thinking we
shit.
could do some crowd work.
Crowd work?
Yeah.
Where's the third mic?
Because
It shouldn't be up here on stage because we very specifically are going to tell the people to not walk up here because nothing is taped down.
That's true. Well, we sort of have a
Because they're gonna
blockade.
want to rush
That's true.
and just want to like scream and touch us.
Maybe what we'll
So
do.
we have to tell them and have it on their honor that they won't do that.
You know what? I'm realizing somewhere we got that we got that wireless mic, that Shure wireless mic.
You should definitely not try to set it up at this point.
Oh no, I agree.
You should not.
But
do
it
that.
is something we should have.
At some point
Yeah.
when we're older.
When we've earned it.
Exactly.
That's when we're going to get it.
Yeah.
Video is about a half second behind the audio. Interesting. Well, now I've heard everything. We may have to sit with that unless I suppose you guys can't get closer than
Nope.
that. No, just
I want
just
you
don't-
all
no.
at the 3-point line.
No.
I want you all at an arc.
Is this? Oh, you're killing me. You know what?
No,
Yeah.
we can move closer, but don't come near these stools.
Yeah. Don't take a stool sample.
No, don't do that. Move up closer, though.
Here, hang on.
It's a lot better. It's like 8K when you're this close. You're very. It's like you're at.
I'm
like
in
you're really
vMix,
there.
and the audio's a half second behind the video. How do I synchronize those two? Oh wait, sorry. I mean the video. The video is a half second behind the audio. So if we could delay the audio by 500 milliseconds, how might one do that?
No worries. In vMix, you can add an audio delay by selecting the audio input in the audio mixer. Click on the settings gear, then go to the audio delay section. You can manually set the delay to 500 milliseconds. That should sync it up.
Who do you think you are?
Just your helpful AI buddy here.
Ah, right. No. Yeah, see, that's how They're gonna kill us with kindness, Justin. And it'll be a mercy killing.
Yeah, I agree.
Captain Jack says new view. I don't know if that's a request or an observation. New view. Who is this? Yeah. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong feed. That explains a bit. I don't know how to see the program. All right. There we go. There we go. So, what all do we have left to fix? Oh, an ad.
Global warming.
Yeah, I'm on it. Let's go.
That pussy Al Gore left us with this mess. And now we got to do it. He left it to us, Brian.
I beat him by 8 votes. That was me doing GWB a few seconds ago. That's
good.
This is my new character. Watching
George
myself,
W. Bush.
watching himself on a live stream.
Everything 20 years ago is cool.
I'll tell you what, man.
Including George W. Bush.
We just did the Cord
You
Killers.
just beat John Kerry.
Yeah, flip flopper.
Yeah.
Flip floppy.
He was a wind sailor.
Snowboarder and a wind sailor.
Mm-hmm.
He said, "Wind sold us a bill of goods," is what he did.
Mm-hmm.
Gentlemen, we are ready for mischief at your
He was
call.
also a swift boater.
Awesome.
Wind sailor, swift boater.
Cool.
He got swift boated.
Do we have intro music? Awesome. All right, go ahead and count us in, and then hit the record. Do all the things and tell us what to do. Oh, I thought you just announced that we were ready to
Nope.
go. All right, that was it. The old fakeroo.
Yeah. There we go.
I just got.
I like that your impression is just the laugh. just George W. Bush's laugh. I love it. It's good.
3, 2, 1, go!
Live in front of a studio audience from the real Austin city limits right here in the 78736. It is go time for a great night. I'm Brian Brushwood, joined as always by my inimitable co-host, Mr. Justin Robert Young. I almost said it right. I saw your grin.
I like nimbitable.
Yeah, nimbitable.
I'm like
You're
nimble,
nimble.
but I'm nimbitable.
You're nimbitable.
Yeah, which means I got a little bit in
This
it.
is dangerously close.
I'm doing a bit about being nimble. I'm nimbitable.
Okay, where are we at on Fat Albert?
Cut the music hard.
Nice.
Thank you.
That was good.
Hard.
Where are we at on Fat Albert making fun of a speech impediment? Because like,
I mean, funny.
well, okay, go on.
Yeah.
Sell me.
Good for that.
Yeah?
Yeah. No, it's
Because it raised awareness? What was that Shelby one that well, actually I'm not gonna do. You know what? I regret the old George W. Bush got me
Yeah.
again.
I was gonna say they're allowed to do it because they're black.
Oh, I thought yeah, problematic.
I like that. That's the rewind button now. Whenever we want to just get out of something, we can just.
I mean, it worked.
Brian
it
just
worked
goes.
it worked for the literal George W.
He
Bush.
did. Yeah, exactly.
I feel like something's different this episode, Justin.
Did you get a haircut?
I did. I got a haircut this morning.
Damn.
That was good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can I?
Well, the audio people might not know. We might sound a little
Oh,
different.
well, you know what? You know who has opinions about that?
Nobody knows if you're only listening to audio. What fools you are! Dickheads, the lot of you! Video is the only way to be. I messed up too. I'm inimitable. Yeah, we are on the soundstage preparing for Founders Weekend.
Yeah, dude. So
This is where all the entertainment is going to happen.
yes. So as I mentioned, I couldn't book the Sun and the Moon, much less at the exact same time in the same place this year. So I made fewer promises. And as a result, I got to be honest, I'm freaking thrilled because we're going to have like 75 to 100 people all packed inside this place. It's going to feel like a barn burner.
Yeah.
But we're literally in a
We
barn.
should not say that.
Yeah.
It is not going to be a barn burner.
By the way, the fire escapes are that door's locked.
Yeah. So don't go there.
Yeah. Okay.
When we burn the barn, we're
Is it
not
just me,
going
or
to
is it
burn the barn.
uncomfortable in here.
But when metaphorically we do a good enough show that you're like, holy shit, I'm going to set this place on fire.
Number one, please don't.
Don't.
Should have fire extinguishers just everywhere. Hand them out
Don't
like candy.
do the fire extinguisher fight that we were planning. Because then when we also do a barn burner, we won't have any fire extinguisher left because we'll have sprayed it on each other gaily.
Jauntily. Yeah, it's going to be really, really packed tight in here. And I talked to Jomo, and he said that the Posse can fit on this stage. It's going to be a good show.
It's going to be really fun. Ice Cream Social Boys.
Yep.
They're here.
We got the Theater of the Mind. If anybody is listening to audio and you've seen the Monorogue soundstage, you know about how big it is. And we have an 8-foot by 12-foot. So we're actually seated in chairs.
We are.
No, we're seated on top of, these were the stage flats in the background.
Oh.
But they were just the plain white ones, and they needed to be like repainted or something. But whatever it was, they weren't any good. Oh, we're locked out. That's fine. And so Jesse built them into this stage that we're sitting on.
I think it's great, and we have a nice little audience here.
Yeah,
this is going to be a good little
Let's see how
run-through.
loud our small studio audience can be. 3, 2, 1, go! Okay. What you just saw was my brain short-circuiting because I thought, I should do the cheap pop of that's not enough, do it again. And then I thought, well, that'll be boring and cliche. You know, what'd be funny is to Andy Kaufman style, just keep on going until it's not funny and then becomes funny again. And then I thought, these poor people have traveled literally from all over
Across
the fucking
the world.
world.
Yeah.
And so then you're welcome.
Yeah.
That was a filter.
All right, we're going to do a fun little thing called a new segment that I like to call Justin Gives Advice to Nathan.
All right.
Everybody, let's sing the theme song.
Actually,
Justin gives advice to Nathan because it's a good idea. We should always have a crowd. Nathan, I'm going to tell you, make sure this computer stays unlocked or Brian will resent you for the rest of his life. Because all he's doing is looking down at this computer, which keeps locking. So if you could come over here and unlock the computer with the chat.
And
I'm telling you, he will eventually.
A better version of me would not even notice.
Yes.
But it definitely was placed like, here is your connective lifeline.
I'm just
thread.
saying, I'm giving advice to Nathan.
Okay.
And now we sing the outro. Justin gave advice to Nathan. What a good friend. There we go.
Good job. You did it.
So my little daughter went to daycare for the first time today.
Already?
Today, yeah.
Wait, does she have like did you pack her a shiv and teach her snitches get stitches?
You know, she doesn't have stranger danger. So if anyone wants to kidnap my daughter,
I beg to differ.
It's very, very easy. Very easy.
I believe I was the first and apparently the only stranger because I was handed Bella and she cried.
Oh, then you're the only one.
Yeah,
then.
no,
you are literally the only one. The only one that's ever happened to. So she did great, but all I've ever heard from all of my friends that have put their kids into daycare is that you will get sick
Yep.
immediately and often.
Because now you have a vector.
So she comes home. She's very happy to see mommy and daddy. And I'm feeding her the rest of the bottle that she started at the daycare. And her hand is in my mouth
Of course.
by the time that I realize I need to start washing her hands.
Yeah. Well, because you can't. She doesn't
she's
know.
gripping my lower teeth and
Yeah.
just pulling my whole jaw down at the
Ladies
point.
and gentlemen, Nathan! By the way, Nathan is the all-time. Look, I know we're going to have a lot of goats, literal and figurative, here this weekend, but Nathan is the goat, throwing himself into the fiery crucible of production. 2 cheers for Nathan. Hip, hip. All right, I'm going to bank that second one. It's going to come when you're not. When you least. All right, second one.
It loses shelf life.
You gotta do
You
the
gotta
hip,
do a
you gotta
back.
do the wind up.
You
If don't
tried
do
to fucking reinvent the wheel.
I did.
You tried. You're like you and all your fucking hubris. You thought, why do all the hoorays? You're at your fucking, you're in your Steve Jobs turtleneck, and you're like everyone believes hip hip hoorays have to go together. What I'm saying is, we've changed the rules, and guess what? You were New Coke.
Yeah.
You were fucking
I was.
a New Coke Icarus.
Yep.
Falling with wings of a scattered hooray.
On the wings of love.
Yeah.
A scattered hooray.
Mm-hmm.
So, so are you sick yet? When was this?
About 2 hours ago.
Okay. So you're just infected
Just percolating
enough. Yeah.
right now.
You're only communicable.
I'm hoping this Michelob Ultra is a healing tonic.
Well, at the very least, it's an antiseptic, right?
It's an anti-Semite too.
Can we? Do we? No, mein Leben. So that is one thing to consider. We're all gonna pack into one room, and I think we're all gonna be laughing and shouting and cheering.
Yeah.
And
Bella's gonna get me sick, and I'm gonna get everybody sick.
right.
Just presaging it, so
How many
everybody
of you-
knows that's gonna happen.
Hands up. How many of you guys did? Do you guys do the flu and the COVID vaccines? How many of y'all vax? Oh, that was less of an event than I expected. Fewer
Yeah.
hands went up than I.
I think they all did. I think everybody
Oh,
did.
yeah?
Yeah.
Huh.
Everybody was into it.
Well,
Do you do it?
oh yeah,
Yeah.
barely. Like 2 weeks ago.
Both of them.
Yeah. One in each shoulder. Only I got one in each shoulder, but then I forgot to pay attention to which one was which, so I didn't get to figure out which one hurt more.
I got the COVID one. I don't think I got the flu one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, and are you traveling more? You just travel? No.
No, I travel a lot less.
Yeah. Ashley just traveled.
Ashley
She
traveled,
got
and
the
she came
COVID.
back with COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't say there's a really funny disease vector, but I can't say it because I can't imagine that there's a lot of them.
Yeah.
It's just a lot of. I'll just put it this way: the person that gave my wife COVID is the easiest level on Carmen Sandiego in terms of like identities of what you would find from somebody.
Yeah.
It's like a hair color, a beard color, and where they grew up. Like that's the person that was hacking so loud. Ashley was like, "This motherfucker's gonna give me COVID,"
And then
and then she did.
Yeah.
She did get COVID. Yeah. She got COVID. She brought it back, but she didn't give it to me. She didn't give it to the baby. So, that's good.
What are you most excited about coming up this weekend? We got Diamond Club family coming in.
Yeah.
We get to see everyone. We're gonna see our friends from Ice Cream Social.
I'm excited to see those boys.
Yeah.
I haven't seen those boys in a while. I feel like we were on a trajectory there for the last few years that we were in Vegas like twice a quarter.
Yeah.
Like we would just find a lot of reasons to be in Vegas. Most legitimate. I don't think that there were really any like fuck around reasons. We
Well,
always had a job to do.
Yes, but also we kept applying for jobs in Vegas. I'm like, yo, Magic
We
Live.
certainly weren't turning them down.
Right.
Yeah. But I haven't been out there since DEF CON, but I don't think I saw them when I was out there. So this is the first time I'm going to see them in a minute.
Yep. And so I asked like, oh, do you want me to help with with flights and stuff. And they were like, no. You'll just cover your own flight when you come out for Scoop Fest when we tell you. And it's like, yep,
Gotcha.
you got it. It's nice to have pledged banners. Wait, who here in the audience came in from the Ice Cream Social crowd to know our stuff? Oh, we're all OG Diamond Club here.
Oh yeah, no.
Oh, so
Gold
yeah.
Star,
Finally.
Gold Star Diamond Club
Yeah,
here.
the real ones.
Yeah, they never fooled around with another podcast. They are pure.
Pure of heart.
Yeah.
Who here is the oldest, longest term Diamond Clubber?
Who came from the farthest?
Yeah.
In
kind
your
of
heart.
In time. Nobody knows.
Yeah, nobody's talking to each other because
That's all right.
yeah, we are podcast fans. We don't
Rev,
like
Rev
talking.
3, yep, that takes us back to what, 2012? Yeah. It's what's that? iPod video? Yep. That was the moment that I realized new media was the real thing, was when you could download 5-minute news segments for Good Morning America on an itty-bitty tiny television, and it looked just like a television in its 320 by 240 form.
Ooh, yeah.
And then like
That's when I knew that I needed a jeweler's loop. So I could watch I'm like, oh, this looks like a movie screen now.
Yeah. We got to see our friend Andrew Heaton, who unfortunately was booked.
This fucker.
What?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Oh,
we love Andrew Heaton.
Oh, sure.
Andrew
We
Heaton's the best.
all love Andrew Heaton.
Wait,
He's just all over the place. Just
he came all the
wandering
way
around.
down from Washington, D.C.
He's like a flesh version of those tube things you see out in front of a car dealership. This guy.
Well, hold on.
He's
it
just
can't be all
waving
that.
around. He's rail thin.
Yeah.
He's,
is that a bit we're
neon
doing 'cause we're
colored.
just shitting on his appearance?
Yeah, it's my new bit.
No actual point.
Nope. No.
Just-
I'm not going to redeem it either. This isn't ironic. I hate him now. No, I love him. I love him dearly. No, I don't know. You were just really excited about him. I thought it'd be funny to come in.
What?
on
No,
that. I was trying to harmonize.
What I thought
you were being nice, and I was being unconscionably mean.
What I thought you were teeing up
Oh.
was when we went out the other night. I think it was Saturday night. He went out to the bar, and like 45 minutes later, he comes back from the bar at
Yeah.
the place we are. But I'm talking to you, but your eyes are dancing over my shoulder. And then finally, like, I see your head kind of shake and you smile. And then I see you kind of go, and then I'm like, and then finally you go, this motherfucker, the mayor of Austin.
Yeah.
And I was like, what's going on? You're like, look at him. He got recognized, had a 5-minute conversation, walks over here.
That's actually
compliments
a funny-
somebody's hair.
I got the Criterion Collection version of that story, by the way. So indeed, everything that Brian described happened. Heaton, who had... All right, now I will shit on Heaton. So Heaton puts together a group text, and he's like, hey, I'm in Austin. All my friends from Austin. How about you come out to dinner? Okay, cool.
So I can ignore you. So tasty. Num num num.
So then he's like, hey, let's meet at this place. And we look it up. And now also for me and Ashley, this is going to require like a babysitter.
Oh, this
and
is
stuff
okay.
like that.
Can we, real quick side jag. What's up with people fucking gambling with other people's money and they don't even realize what the buy-in is? They're all like, "Well, just come on out. I don't see what the big deal is." Fucking, you would say that. God, I'm so glad you're a parent now. I'm so glad you're a dad.
So part of that is that Ashley needs to just do a little scouting to decide whether or not she's going to eat before she leaves, even if it is a restaurant, because she's vegan, right? So she starts Googling it. She's like, this is a bar. This is not a restaurant at all. Heaton made dinner plans for 8 people and then invited everybody to a bar.
Oh, he even said dinner in the invite. I'm
Yes!
remembering.
Yes!
That. Yeah.
And then he's like, hey, come out to this bar. And then he's like, he has people showing up like all night. And I'm like, okay, well, that does make sense. But also, yeah. Anyway, so he goes and he gets a drink. And then all of a sudden he starts talking to people. And I assume, probably because of my own pathos, that it's because he got recognized. He didn't get recognized. He just liked a dude's shirt.
Now that is even more on brand.
Very Andrew
for him.
Heaton.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Your shirt looks fabulous.
And then they just want to like talk about shirts, I guess, for the rest of the night. Although he also was doing this bit where he kept ripping his shirt.
Oh man, was he excited about? You guys know those pearl buttons, those
Pearl snaps?
pearl snaps, where they look like buttons except you can tear it open.
That's a cow. Is that a Western thing? A cowboy thing?
I don't know, but I just did an incredible trick. Did you see what I did?
No.
I described the action of pearl snaps being torn open, and yet my shirt is still on my body,
and yet your
nary a
nips- your-
nipple
yeah,
has been
yeah.
shown.
Your nips
How
remain
about that?
demure.
It turns out it is possible,
Yeah.
no matter how many times I reference the concept of pearl snaps being torn asunder. I don't actually have to show you my nipples.
But old Andy Heat was on one, man.
Man.
He was on one. He just kept ripping that shirt and flashing those teats like it was going out of style.
Those teats.
Yeah.
The nips.
Exactly. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Those little fucking buttons. Oh, he was just flashing them. Just flashing them around. Those little erasers. Boy, were they so excited to get out into the Austin air. Just dancing around like little calamari.
Little calamari. So, shouts out to Andy Heat. Sorry he can't
Yeah.
be here.
Hey, fuck you.
Yeah.
No, just kidding. I love him. He's great.
So what?
He's fine.
Did you watch the endurance world record attempts on the TV shows today?
Talking about Cory Booker?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Cory Booker talked for 25 hours and 13 minutes, I believe.
I watched
Straight.
I watched about 30 seconds of it, about 30 minutes before we went live, having heard, clicked, and I was like, that looks like a man who's been talking for 25 hours straight.
Yeah. Yeah. Here's the weird thing about it. I think he was legit like doing like political speech for that entire time, because usually in the history of politics, whenever stuff like that happens, the person who's doing it has to resort to some gimmickry.
Yeah.
Like you read Green Eggs and Ham,
Yeah.
or you do, because you're trying to kill time no matter what. And normally stuff like that goes viral, like the dumb thing that you do to keep it afloat. And then nothing happened. So I guess he was just doing talk.
Now,
He was doing talkabouts.
Do you get a break, or are you just standing there? Right. Okay, so
You cannot sit down and you cannot go to the bathroom.
that dude's wearing diapers then. That
You
dude.
think he's straight pissing?
Oh, I mean, how is he not? How's he not? How's he not?
You kind of dehydrate a little, I would assume.
No. Well, okay. First,
Clear the mechanism beforehand?
You shit everything out. I guarantee you that dude had an IV drip beforehand. This is what I would do.
Yeah.
Considering I went to a party at South by Southwest, and they're all like, "Oh man, sorry, the music's not blasting. We're in a residential neighborhood, and they shut us down. Do you want a tattoo?" I'm like, "No, I'm good." They're like, "How about some chocolate with mushrooms in it?" "Don't worry, they're the psychedelic kind." I'm like, "No, I'm good." And they're all like, "Well, if you're dehydrated, get an IV drip." I shit you not, 3 dudes getting an IV drip over there. So I guarantee you, get an IV saline solution and astronaut diapers for the entire thing. I don't see any way not to.
Just so we can piss?
Just yeah.
How long are you? Let's say
You don't
want
want to be 17 hours into this game and then suddenly, oh, I gotta go. Even worse, you do go and you're just pee-pee man.
But if he did do that, well, yeah, but you're not going to do it up there, are you?
Well,
To be Senator Pee-Pee Man?
I mean, not on purpose. Oh yeah. Well, I mean, I guarantee you he pee-peed during that 25 hours.
You believes.
I believe.
Okay.
I believe.
Are you going to go back through and have AI try to determine when was the moment that he made pee-pee?
I am now. I'm definitely going to go back and
Did Senator Booker make pee-pee?
I mean,
A Brian Brushwood investigation.
I want to know how tight his pants were. Whether or not you saw some seams.
Do you think he tried to mask it? Like he was like talking about like, and don't get me started on Trump's tariffs. Trump's tariffs are a tax on everybody.
See, I would think he would paint it red. He's just like, okay, oh, guys, you're not going to believe the idiot laws I saw. There was this one time I saw this law, and I was like, oh, look at that law. George W. Bush was there.
I think you might be on to something. I think that maybe he did make pee.
Yeah.
I hadn't thought about it. I would just assume that
That
somebody
dude pissed his pants. Sorry.
I have sources in Congress. I can ask around.
Yeah.
Did Cory Booker make pee? I need all the Hill staffers. Get on this one. We got it. No one else is brave enough to report it except for me. I will report. This is my Walter Cronkite moment.
You've seen politics,
in Dallas,
politics.
Texas today, bullets rang out while John F. Kennedy was. That my version is in Washington D.C. on Tuesday, April 1st. Cory Booker made pee.
Yeah. Well, welcome to PPX3. I want you to know it was very difficult to sit on that joke for that long. It was the filibuster of Patient Brian.
You tell me it leaked out?
Oh, damn it. Okay, so.
He couldn't have shit himself.
No.
Because everyone would smell the shit.
Well, first of all, like.
Even if you shit in a diaper, it smells like a grown adult man shitting in a diaper smells like shit.
Well, plus also you probably evacuate, and it's like he'd have to do like, okay, in that case he'd be like, this other law.
Because you're also not eating or drinking.
This other law, when I saw it, I was like, look at that law.
He's just like, he's bringing us back to the days of segregation. I hate it. I'm so mad.
I'm so angry about that law. Oh man, it's good to be back.
Yeah, it is. It is.
How long? Yeah. Do you want to talk to
What
him?
do you think we are? We're only 24 hours away from his record.
Yeah.
We're going to beat you, Cory.
Yeah. And
We're
you know
gonna
what?
go another 24
We're going to beat you fair
hours.
and square, and here's the great night promise. We're going to pee exactly as much as you did,
Yeah.
which is to say as much as we
I
want.
don't think that shit's all that important or good, what he did. A lot of people do that, and they beat Sonic the Hedgehog like 9 times on Twitch. Like, that shit's happening right now. Somebody is up beating a game from Famicom, being up for more than that, 72 hours, 48 hours.
Do you remember, like, guest of the show, Man of Man versus Game fame, after he was on our show later, there was a bit of a controversy where it came out that he was using a prescription stimulant. And his response was essentially, you guys were there as I played for 36 hours nonstop.
Yeah.
And this surprises you.
Yeah.
He's a good guy.
He's a good dude. Yeah. Yeah. What does he do? Is he still streaming?
I assume.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Man.
I
think I ran into him at a TwitchCon once.
Yeah. We did that one where we formed a band. We dropped a member.
We did.
And then we broke up.
Mm-hmm.
It was a good time.
Yep. I mean, not with Man.
No.
Different thing.
Yeah. TwitchCon.
TwitchCon. That's the thread.
Yeah. That's all I had in the TwitchCon
I remember when I
bucket.
think about it, I go, I don't like that memory.
Patreon.com/great-night is where you can go to keep us live and independent. If you guys want, you know what? Part of the reason I hustled so hard,
Yep.
and I maintain that it's divine intervention. The fact that we're here right now, the fact that we've got these 3 robot cameras,
Yeah.
it's a miracle. They showed up on Sunday.
Oh,
Kind of
shit.
significant.
Because of
Piss Frog.
Piss Frog. Yeah,
Actually,
because
it was,
of Piss Frog.
Actually, it was Monday. Sorry. They showed up on Monday,
Which is kind of
like a Sunday.
No, that's lazy Jesus.
That's exactly.
when lazy Jesus shows up.
That just
Regular Jesus shows up on Sunday, but lazy Jesus he shows up and he's like a little harried and he's just like,
Yep.
like, oh shit. Did I miss it?
Yep.
Did I miss it? You're like lazy Jesus.
you're the I'm not gonna make a value
Don't
judgment.
blaspheme.
Yeah.
You just have to sit on it and be like, all right, lazy Jesus. And it's like, you mind if I use the bathroom? And you're like, okay, fine.
Well, so they showed up yesterday, and I was able to test them, and they worked. And then I got the itch of like, oh, I should set these up and see if we could do the show tomorrow night, which is now. But this means that we're going to be able to live stream the entire, because not only Founders Day ain't going to be spread out all over the place.
No.
We got one central entertainment thing happening. And so anybody who's on one of the Patreons, like let's say patreon.com/great night.
Oh, are you just going to get access to Founders Day? Yeah. Damn.
Yeah.
We're making that announcement here live.
Yeah.
Damn.
So head on over to patreon.com/great night so
Yep.
that you can get the secret link, and we'll do the all-day live stream of the festivities. Ryer is he's knee deep in ballyhoos.
Yeah.
And so he's going to stream from his studio, and so or from his shop. He'll be your digital host, and then we got Nathan on the knobs dials over here, and we got the show happening. So it's going to be a virtual thing. So while there'll be I don't know, around 100 folks here, it'll be 100,000.
This is going to be great.
Yeah.
This will be like, did you ever watch MTV when they would do Spring Break?
Yeah.
And they were always like, wow, like it looks like these are live performances of songs that are shittier than the music video.
Yep.
But boy, does it look like all those people are having fun.
Yep.
So you won't be able to have fun.
Well, no. I mean,
No, everybody here will because
yes.
they're here.
But
But
everyone
anybody
else,
who's watching, this is why you need to show up, because you won't be able to have fun. You'll be just as lonely as you were otherwise just watching. But you will be able to watch.
yes.
It'll be just like me watching Spring Break on MTV in the 90s.
That's why we're calling it the
Spring Break on MTV in the 90s.
simulator, but yeah,
As watched by
Justin
Young
Robert Young, yeah.
at his grandma's house.
Yeah, at his grandma's house.
He didn't have a lot of friends.
Featuring a memory of the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Yes.
Higher ground.
And the Brett.
Hey, Nathan, do you got a game for us?
Yes, I do. It is actually brought to you by someone in the audience, Mr. Kyle Wells.
Hey! Kyle brought us another one earlier. This is great.
Tonight's game.
Wow, it is like spring break. Hey, who's ready for condoms? Trying to.
I made a whole living doing Hey-O Guy. $50 a head to pass out condoms. And they all flocked. So I could go, hey-o. That one had about that many legs. Then it was done. Hey-o man died alone. No one to love him.
Tuesday, April 1st. Hey, oh man, born and died. All right, Nathan.
I hate my life. And then he died. You do die shitting yourself. Nathan, what's the game?
Tonight's game is called April Fooled. I'm going to name off some products that companies have named for their April Fool gags. Your job is to determine if this is a real thing that was launched as a joke or if it was completely made up. That's it.
Oh, so some of these are, I mean, they're all gags, but some are gags that are being born today, and some are gags that were previously born.
Exactly.
They're called alive. Today's their birthday, or they're being born right now. I guess it's their birthday no matter what.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. For your first one.
You say?
What?
You say?
I say?
It's their birthday?
Oh. Well, I mean, that's what they say.
Happy birthday to you.
Oh, yeah. The question, does he know more of the song?
Nope.
Oh.
Hey, no. Hey, no, man. He's here.
All right, Nathan, hit us with number one.
Building out a cinematic universe.
Number one is Google's Mentalplex. Google unveiled Mentalplex, a feature that humorously claimed to read users' minds to conduct searches without typing or clicking. Users were instructed to focus on their search query while staring at a swirling circle, only to be met with a playful error message.
Huh. That does sound like the kind of execution that they do, but
They used to do.
Yeah, well, there was
They don't do that shit no more.
that
Google.
there was peak April Fool's internet time, which was late aughts, when people would clearly spend like weeks and months
Yeah.
of effort for really a surprise treat. Like
Yeah.
there was at one point, YouTube had, in addition to like 360p or this or that or the other, you could select ASCII mode, and it would take all of the YouTube videos and render them as ASCII art
Yeah.
in live. But that was I was like, this is great. They should have it all the time. Of course they did.
No, yeah, but Google was kind of famous. They bought YouTube in 05. Or no. YouTube just started in 05.
Yeah, YouTube
Start in 05.
Yeah, YouTube started.
Oh, they
in
might have
05.
they might have needed Obama to buy YouTube.
No, I think
Obama was like,
I thought they bought it around 2008
oh, they
or
did?
2007.
Somebody look this up. When did Google buy YouTube? I want to know whether or not they needed George W. Bush to be good. And then as soon as Obama got in, he's like, oh, listen, you're going to be boring and lazy. And Google was like,
2006.
holy shit. We
YouTube
cracked
was
the
only-
fucking case, dude.
YouTube was only 2 years old when it got bought for
Oh,
$1
yeah.
billion.
I know. What a fucking steal.
Yeah. No, that's great. And it sounded ridiculous at the time because it was also in the middle of lawsuits from Viacom saying that YouTube like Hulu was created out of spite.
You're stealing our content.
Hulu was built out of spite, intending to fail to prove that YouTube only existed because not from the original creators,
Yeah.
but from Viacom content.
Yeah. It's
Anyway.
oh, we're so mad. We'll create a product
Okay, so,
that
but
helps
this
our
one,
future.
The Google
Oh.
the Google mind reading seems too low effort to be in peak days and too low effort for like post.
But we're
they
like
gave it up.
15 years out of peak good effort with that.
Yes.
So there's a lot of room for dog shit that nobody remembers.
Very, very early days. Like it might be. In fact, I'll double down if I can get a bonus point if I'm right. I'm gonna say this is real, and I'm gonna say that it was their first April Fool's prank.
No. I'm going to say it was like last year.
Oh, that would be too low effort. I don't know. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, but you also think it's real?
I think it's real.
Okay. You know what? The audience is here. Just shout out. We'll get a general consensus. What do you guys think? Two reels?
It's a reel to reel.
Fake, two fake? Two fakes?
Too fake.
Okay. All right. Nathan.
All right, Brian, you actually get the bonus point here, not because I know it's their first, but it was from 2000. So, yes, this is perfectly real.
Damn.
Yeah.
You nailed it.
Yeah. I've got, you know what I did is I thought to Google search and it came back error.
Damn. Wait, and that was before George W. That was Clinton.
In April 2000. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait.
He's like, I got one more gift to give.
No. The election was 99 though.
No, it was not.
Oh.
No, it was not.
Oh. Yeah, you're right. That makes
That's
sense.
the end. It was like into the primaries, like probably after the primaries had wrapped up. But so like election season was upon us,
Yeah.
but it had not happened yet.
All right, Nathan, hit us with another, sir.
But Netflix's, quote, "Are you still watching?" mode. This is a little bit different from their base version. Netflix rolls out an extreme version of "Are you still watching?" This time featuring your mother's disapproving face on screen with a recorded message saying, "It's 3 a.m., maybe go outside."
Go outside.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that
It's 3 a.m. Go outside.
I'm gonna
Why
say,
would my mother tell me that?
I'm gonna
Why,
say
I should be going to sleep. Why would I be going outside? What does she want me to do? Get into trouble?
I'm gonna
Sell
say,
drugs? Talk to some harlot?
I'm gonna say
Sell my body on the street to any grimy little John that wants to pay me $5? Is that what my mother wants me to do? All because I'm trying to binge Queer Eye?
this is getting very specific.
I'm just saying, my mother, I got a lot to talk to her about. 3 a.m. go outside. This is dubious.
Well, the reason it's dubious is because Netflix has done a lot of dumb shit.
They did.
but not much.
Remember House of Cards?
Well, that was pretty
Should
good.
have seen that dude unraveling.
Unraveling. Yes, should have. Yep.
Weirdest part about that is all the accusers die before they go to court. Google it.
Yeah, that's actually true. Much like the undercover Roosevelt story was also true.
Also true.
Yeah. So Netflix has done a lot of dumb things, including its weird ad with zombie British couple. Like, and it was not a TV ad, not nothing. It was just a Netflix pop-up that showed like desiccated faces of two old British people with hideous teeth. And nobody, there's an article I found where like, what is happening with this? I'm like, thank you. And then nobody mentioned it again. But all of those things were done to increase shareholder value. One thing they would never say, stop watching this
Well, they
channel.
do that.
No. They ask if
Are
you're
you
like,
still watching?
correct. Because they
But they don't explicitly, even as a joke, say you should stop watching.
exactly right. They don't want the faucet to be on if nobody's watching it.
Yeah.
But
Because they don't want to
They're
screw
not
their
gonna
own.
tell
They
you
don't
to-
want to screw their own data.
exactly.
That's what they're worried
In
about.
fact, like I figured out, so they're doing games now, and I'm like loudly on Cord Killers. I'm like, why is Netflix doing games? There's no possible reason to have games on Netflix. Like next day, Callie's like, I'm waiting on you, Dad, and then 5 seconds later, bleep bleep bloop bleep. I'm like, that's why they have games.
Yeah.
Is because appointment viewing, one party is always there first, and now you have games to play while you wait.
I should see what games they have.
I've
I've been getting into games.
which games? Hunger Games?
I started playing the Oregon Trail.
No, wait. Is there a new one or the
They
old
got
one?
a new Oregon Trail on the iPhone.
What's different about it?
New graphics, and they remind you that they've
There.
done a lot of research and about Native Americans.
Oh no. Do they acknowledge the lands upon which you travel?
They don't do a land acknowledgement, but they do have an unskippable thing at the beginning of every game when they're like, just so you know, man, we read a lot of books about Indians, and we're really excited to tell you. It's like, fuck, did I say Indian?
Yeah.
Shit. It's written. It's like, oh, fuck. No, Native Americans. What do you mean we don't have time to edit? And then
Yeah.
that's it. That's what shows up right there in austere font every time that you play a game. But otherwise, it's good. It's not exactly the most replayable game in the world. Like, once you kind of get to Oregon, you're not like, oh, fuck.
I made it across the river.
I got a min-max clothes versus harmonicas.
Did your whole family survive?
Fuck no.
Oh, see, you got to play until they all make
Until
it.
they all make it? You
Yeah.
think so?
Well, it's like when,
Well, they don't, it's like a randomized thing. So you get like a group of people. I had my group going good too until the Snake River. And then my cocked wagon done tipped. And 2 of my people died, but the other 2 made it.
See, this is why I never finished XCOM, the tactical strategy game, turn-based tactical strategy, because I made the mistake of naming the characters Justin Robert Young,
Oh,
Tom
shit.
Merritt,
Oh,
Veronica
no.
Belmont, and Kevin Bacon.
You want to know what? That's funny. Ashley was because I don't know if you can rename the characters, but I didn't in the version I played because their auto settings didn't allow you to do it. But Ashley was like, "Oh, did you rename the characters?" And I'm like, "No, I didn't." And then she's like, "Well, because," and I'm like, "Oh, you just name them poop, pee, and cum and blood." And she's like, "Real family."
You're like, yeah,
And I'm like-
poop, pee, cum, blood.
I'm like, wait, nobody else just named all their characters poop, pee, cum, and blood? Like, so that way when you die and your friend is playing on the computer afterward and like school, then they come up against the gravestone. It's like here lies poop.
Poop, pee, yeah.
He died of dysentery.
You also got to.
That shit is great. That shit is so funny.
Oh no, see,
It's just like P died of dysentery. It's like, well, look, I'm really sad that this person lost their life, but his name was fucking P. That's great.
no, see, in my class, it was all like slander against the teachers. They're all like, Miss Potts gave a handy. Lies
yeah.
here.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
She's such a whore. Miss Potts.
Well, back to what was the question?
Oh yeah, no, that's fake. That's fake. I think that one's fake. I think it's fake.
What was it?
The one with the Netflix and
Oh
my
yeah,
mom,
no, fake,
3:00
fake,
in the morning. Get out of here.
You are correct. This, in fact, is fully fake.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh wait,
What?
I did it again. I
What-
started cursing and talking about gross stuff again on the show.
Oh,
we're
no,
supposed
no.
to not do that.
No,
anymore,
no.
right?
I mean, yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine.
No,
I think
that's
we're
not-
inbound.
I've seen.
No,
Okay.
yeah. Do me a favor. Just we all know you're a medical doctor, and they talk about poop and pee and cum and blood.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all
That's
good.
a medical term.
That's a medical
the
term.
C one.
Yep. Yep.
And poop and pee.
Yep. Yep. That's right.
Just do me a favor, Brian, and head on in there. Here's a cup. Give me a little pee-pee sample.
Actually, yeah. No, that seems right.
Yeah.
All right. What do you
Yeah.
got, Nathan?
All right, gentlemen.
When we were trying
next
to
up,
conceive, the doctor's like, well, it appears your cum is very strong. Just give me a cum shot, and I'll put it through the cum machine.
Here's why. Do me a favor. Just jizz ropes in this. Just drop a load.
Just drop big sticky bombs in this. Here,
Just
cup.
a little bit of that white manna from
Yeah,
heaven.
exactly. Just do some baby batter in this little cup.
I just need you to go number 3 real fast.
All right, what's the question?
All right, next up, we've got Samsung's Internet of Trousers. Samsung unveils the Internet of Trousers, a parody of the Internet of Things. These smart pants are said to feature innovations like Wi-Fi, which notified the user of an unzipped fly, and Get Up Alert, reminding wearers to stand up if they were seated too long, blending fashion with fictional technology.
What do you think, Justin?
This joke sucks, so it makes me think that Samsung would actually do it.
Yeah.
Because it's not funny beyond, it's corporate funny.
Right.
I'm sure there was a funny joke that got pitched, and it got
the original
noted
was
to
the
death.
Samsung cum bucket.
Yes, exactly.
See, that shit was funny.
Samsung
It's like-
Internet of cock rings.
Yes. But then you
That
know,
one went too
corporate
far.
happened. No.
Okay.
No.
Can you give me like
A secret sign?
Yeah.
So then that way you know for sure to keep going?
No, I won't. I'm telling you, I'm trying to reform. I'm trying to walk the honest path.
Well,
I'm doing my best. Look, I forgot. I got so excited. There were people here.
Oh,
I
wait.
know that we had talked about it last week, but I was so excited with the other people, and I was going for the laugh. And I immediately, as soon as I realized that we were in a new era, I was immediately regretful. So I swear to God, if you give me a sign that I've said a thing that we should not be saying, then just give me a sign and I will not say it.
We'll find out. I am optimistic, but I mean, ultimately, it's not up to me. It's up to the algorithm. We have a boss now. We have a warden.
But you know what it likes.
I have a best guess. That's all I can offer.
You know what algos like.
Yeah.
So like, I need you to just come up with a secret sign.
You know what? Everyone calls
Just
it the
please-
algos. I'm going to call it Al Gore.
Okay, well, cool. Come up with a secret sign for me, please. Just one. It would make me feel better.
My pet goat.
You're not gonna do it.
Hey, what?
I'm begging you for a secret sign.
Oh yeah. I'll think of one. Right now, you just get overt truth, like the fact that this is definitely fake because I definitely
that's
remember
true.
it, and it was
Oh, you do?
definitely mid and dumb and corporate and boring. Pants. It was a pants joke 10 years too late. I want to say this is 2009.
When was the high point of pants jokes?
Late 90s.
What
Yeah.
was like the best pants joke ever?
Replace the Star Wars line, add pants. This is prequel.
Ooh,
Yeah, may the pants be with you.
that's a good one.
What I
yeah.
told you was true from a certain point of pants.
Fuck.
Yeah,
it was.
pants or no pants. There is no pants. Or, you know.
Damn.
That's not pants. That's impossible.
That's impantsable.
It could be an imperial pants. Scam of the pants.
Where
Scam
did
of
this
the
come
pants.
from?
You know what? This detritus brought to you by the Austin Chronicle, a half-remembered article. It was like, it wasn't enough to talk about that local slam poet Ernie Klein had a script for a movie called fanboys that he was trying to raise money for.
Yep.
And had the interest of local eccentric Harry Knowles. So they couldn't fill up enough with that. So they're like, the sidebar was like, here's a fun, and Photoshop of C-3PO with trousers on, Samsung trousers.
Yeah.
And it said, try putting the word pants in there. That's it. It was all downhill. Take two. It was all downhill after that.
After pants.
After pants.
I think it was also real.
Gentlemen, you're both correct. This is real from 2016.
What? That's so late to
That
be so
is.
bad.
I know. 2016.
Yeah. They missed out.
Yeah.
It should have been the Samsung Wuhan virus. Then they would have been ahead.
It would have been 4 years ahead.
Yeah. Then everyone would be
Yeah.
all like, that was an oddly specific.
It should have been the internet of pantsuits, and then Hillary would have won.
Yep.
Too soon? Too soon?
Moving right along.
Too soon.
We've got Spotify's concert mode. Spotify adds concert mode, where every song is replaced by a grainy, bass-heavy edit of a live performance where someone is in the crowd yelling, "I love you, Taylor."
So
That actually might be funny, and I don't think it happened.
yeah, that would be funny. Also, yeah, I'm going to say it didn't happen. That would be funny. But, like, do you play all the songs that way?
I think it's probably a button where you can, like, you're in the middle of, like, Jason Derulo, and then you're like, oh.
Uh-oh.
For whatever reason, now I just imagine that it's like, it's Broden, like, like, and then boop, and all of a sudden it turns on, and then, yeah.
Yeah,
That's what I would imagine.
we think it's funny and fake.
I don't know if Spotify doesn't build shit like that, though.
I don't know. Spotify, you had Wolfpack's Sleepify album.
Wolfpack Sleepify?
Yeah, they wanted to.
What?
Is it Wolfpack? That's right.
Wolfpack?
Wolfpack. They wanted to make money, and they're like, "Yo, we need money," so we made an album. It's silence. Turn it on when you go to sleep, and we're gonna call it Sleepify. Turn the volume down so you don't hear the ads. That's the album. They made $20,000, and then they got to go on tour.
Doing nothing?
Well, no, they played their music, but they.
Oh, they really have music.
Yes. Yeah. But that was like, yo, fans.
Hey, here's a way that we can. Yeah, but Spotify didn't build that. They were just going off Spotify's tech.
That's correct.
Yeah.
But
Like, I don't think Spotify builds these trinkets for carnivals for children. I don't know why.
Who's this character? Who is this?
He's kind of a Werner Herzog character, but
Werner-
he is very why
Let's
is that
solve
no? Because
crimes.
we said that's the rewind thing. So now you're just telling me to stop it.
Oh, okay. No, I I was thinking like a polar opposite would be a chucklehead GWB and Werner Herzog solving crimes. Is that
Things that happen in your head.
Are you not here for that?
I just
Okay.
no. What I love about our friendship is that you very much understood. Like, oh, Justin totally gets this. Werner Herzog and George W. Bush are
Solving
buddy
crimes.
cops.
Yeah.
They're solving crimes, and he's about to go. I'm in the car. Let's go. And
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know. Are you telling me to stop?
Yeah,
I
no,
ruined it.
sorry,
I
you're right.
ruined
I forgot it was a loaded hey. Yeah, I think this one's fake, but a good idea. Well done, Kyle.
You are correct. This is, in fact, very fake. All right, that brings us to the halfway round. Justin, you are sitting at 4 points. Brian, you are sitting at 5 points.
Damn.
Tonight, we can introduce our prize, which is, cutting over to me, we've got a gold coin from The Expanse.
What?
A gold coin from the show The Expanse.
From the show, The Expanse.
Kyle, you explain it. Challenge coin. There you go.
We have a challenge coin from The Expanse. Oh my God, that's amazing. Okay, well now,
Now you're in.
yeah.
Now you're in.
I am in. I'm all the way in.
I'm going to take it and throw it away.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I can't let that happen to it. You're going to be like that old biddy at the end of Titanic throwing away a treasure for the ages. Hey, screw you, all these nice people who hosted me on your boat so I could tell my long yarn and waste all of your time. And then, like, I'm going to George W. Bush this down to the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah.
Don't worry, some billionaire is going to try to find it.
That is funny from the boat people's perspective, Titanic.
I bet they found
it's just like
hilarious.
this old lady's like, anyway, I fucked an immigrant once. Sploosh. Like everything else is kind of in her head. Like everyone else is like, all right, Nana, let's get you to bed. She's like, fuck these people. Sploosh.
Where is the coin? Who has the coin? Do you have it? Can you describe it?
We have a gold coin with 2 rings inlet with a my eyes are really bad. Rosinate right on the front.
Rosinante.
Rosinante right on the front, and then the title, The Expanse, on the back.
Rosinante? Is that what it is? Rosinante. Yeah. All right. Now there's stakes. It's going to be brutal.
It is.
I'm going to go to war with Iraq.
Good. I'm for it both times.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm glad
I'm glad your dad also did the same thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
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 That meant go forward, Nathan.
Yep. All right. Razer has announced the Skibbity translator headset, allowing you to talk fully with today's slang and translating it out.
That would have to be like last year or this year or today. That would be a move they might pull.
Oh, they might. They might pull it. I have not. I've been too busy today. I haven't really been on the like all
I'm
the internet.
sorry,
I'm
I
on
can't
is
understand
broken.
you. All I hear is skibbity.
Skibbity dibbity.
I need these headphones.
How much are you into the Gen Z slang? You have Gen Zers.
Man, that shit
running
comes and
all
goes
over the
too
place.
fast. You know my thing is like I want to be out of time. I don't mind being of a time. I just don't want it to be this time. Tried real hard to do that. Get my hair spiked up like a video game character. What happens? Jersey Shore happens, and they all wear it unironically and make it a thing, and people have false memories of frosted tips I ain't never had. I'm gonna have to invent a new trend now. And now my daughter, at the age of 17, whole world torturing me on the internet. She's like, Dad, you gotta bring back the spikes. They hate it, and then they miss it. They didn't like the mullet.
That's because it's a mullet.
See?
Yeah.
They've all the way up here.
I just want to point out that entire monologue was to do your children say skibbity.
Yep. I don't keep up. The trends all come and go too fast.
Yeah, okay, but I'm asking whether or not you listen to your children.
No. Actually.
I'm not asking if you say skibbity. I'm asking if your children say it and you have heard Gen Z slang from them.
Okay. You know what? Now that you put it that way, yeah, you are correct. I do not listen to their slang.
I mean, I don't know, but they're also cool, so they might not want to be like. Because by the time it gets to us, by the time it gets to the mainstream, then it's out of favor with them. So like, they might have been saying it before you knew what it was.
Well, it is a weird.
You're like, what do you mean, skinny Atlas? And they're like,
so see, I over my head. I just got whooshed. I don't know that one. What is that?
Skinny Atlas?
Yeah,
it's a lovely little town in the Finger Lakes region of New York State.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that an actual Gen Z slang?
No.
Oh,
I was being the old fuddy-duddy.
Got it.
That heard skibbity.
Got it.
And then was like,
got it.
Right?
See, and in my mind, like just as likely to be Gen Z slang.
No.
Yeah. So like my eldest is deeply disinterested in real-time fashions of any variety.
No.
Right?
Yeah, she's into her own anachronistic
Yes.
fashion sense.
like I don't know, sci-fi Victorian look.
Yeah.
is kind of what. But my
Clothes
17-year-old.
you'd wear if dragons were real.
Yes.
Yes.
It's
Yeah.
like if I met a dragon,
What would I like to be wearing?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like what would complete the
Not
picture?
Oshkosh Bagosh.
Yeah, maybe I'll. Yeah.
No, you want to wear some shit that she would wear. You
Yeah.
know, it'd be like kind of flowy. A cape would be involved.
Yep.
Like, there's some fucking rules
But
to
but
this.
my 17-year-old, I can't tell if like she's in this superposition where I am at all times either the dorkiest being on the planet or the coolest, but never in between. And also sometimes she says things that work either way, and I don't know. I guess
Like,
I'm
give me an
describing what it's like to be a dad. Well, like you know what? I was like, hey, you want to come be on Scam Nation episodes? You're like, oh, Scam Nation, your show about scams and cons and winning free drinks at the bar. And I'm like, yeah, the one with 2 million subscribers. Like, yeah. And you're like, and you want me to be on it so I could be like, having a good time and stuff. I'm like, yeah. And she goes, and then she's like, you want me to take over the family business for you? And I was like, well, that'd be neat. And she's like, oh, please take over the family business. This is a real good business. I'm like, I do feel that way. And she's like, I'm going to bed. And so I'm like, I don't know if I just got roasted or if that was sweet or what. But she's got my number and I don't have hers. So she just prank calls me.
That's fucking hilarious.
I know.
That's really good.
It is brutal.
The next time I see her, I gotta tell her.
She does the same
Keep
thing.
it up. That's great.
She's like, hey, you want to watch some TV shows?
And
I'm
then she'll be like, what? Oh, me roasting my dad? I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, you mean like right when I'm about to go to sleep, I roast my dad? I'm like, yeah. And then she'll be like, I'm
It's just like,
waking
okay.
up, whatever the opposite is.
All right.
My daughter says the dumbest shit. She's look her in the face and she'll be like, and I'm like, that's not even English. You're fucking stupid. Roasted.
It's a preemptive roasting.
Yeah, oh yeah. No, I'm by the time that she starts talking, this scoreboard is gonna be out of control. I'm gonna have fucking plenty of points.
Nathan, what was the question? Oh, the skibbity. I'm gonna say that's real, and that was today.
I'm gonna say it's fake, and it was never.
Oh, I was thinking today.
That was a good call. You, in fact, get bonus points for this. It was real, and it's from today.
Oh!
It was, yeah.
Just
Like
dumb
3 years
enough.
late. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very Samsung.
Now in razor form.
Yep. Salmon it and sunging it.
Salmon it.
Yeah.
Yep.
The two brothers, Sam and Sung, formed that company because they decided
Two
that
best
they
friends.
were
It's
two
like,
best friends, Sam and
get
Sung.
your phone. Two best friends who wanted to shake up the mobile smartphone device market.
So they bought a small factory in Korea and decided that they were going to make top tier phones
All right, that's amazing.
for a low price while cutting out all the marketing budget and going directly to you.
It's amazing.
That would be great if they just pretended they were, just totally rewrote their corporate history. That'd be awesome. I'd like them better.
Maybe that would have been a next level, really good April Fool's prank.
It would have been. Hey, Samsung.
Hey, I'm Sam. I'm Sung. We went from prank videos to the new Galaxy 12.
We both put our heads together and thought, what do we really want in a phone?
What is Big Phone hiding from us? So we bought the company to find out. It turns out it's this year's new release. Here it is. All right. Next.
All right, we've got the LinkedIn Humble Brag Booster. LinkedIn introduces an AI-powered Humble Brag Booster, which automatically rewrites job updates to sound just the right amount of impressive. For example, I just got a promotion today, becomes honored and humbled to be recognized as the youngest ever VP in my company's history. Hard work truly pays off.
Man, you had me up until the AI. AI was a hat on a hat. That's when I knew it was fake. I'm going to say fake.
Also real, also today.
What?
Yeah. Yeah. Just the right amount of AI. Just a little sprinkle. So, and also it's like, it's perfect for that audience, that LinkedIn audience, like, haha, we're so lame.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well, where's Josie?
There was somebody, oh my God, dude. I was on fire with fucking late 90s, early 2000s references last week.
Yeah.
Somebody was like, millennials be like, hey, do you want to have IPAs with me at the escape room axe throwing place? And I just retweeted it and then did the Homer Simpson laughing like, ha ha, we're so lame. Great fucking thing. And then nailed it out of the park. Fucking 100 out of 100. Fucking nailed it. Banger of a tweet. Fucking Hall of Fame. Hang it from the rafters. Fucking amazing. And then this one actually, this was a fucking deep cut. But there was one dude who fucking loved it so much. He subscribed to the Substack because I was fucking, it tickled him so much. He tweeted about it twice. Dude was very mad about the new OpenAI feature that lets you studio giblify everything.
Yeah. They're not, I mean, actually, they might as well have called it that.
That's what people
That's
on
what
the internet
everyone
were
uses.
calling
Yeah.
it. Yeah. But he was like, this guy's like, there was some meme video where people like giblified like fucking had to be like at least 150 famous like iconic photos. Some of them were memes, some of them were like famous
Like
photos.
the Die in a Fire girl. And
Yeah, exactly. And it was some, I don't know, meme song or whatever. And the comment on it was like, just hitting a button and changing the pictures, total brain deaf. And so I just put a screen grab of David Cross in the Mr. Show sketch where he's the hipster that only listens to wax cylinders.
Yes.
And nobody fucking got it except for
So
one
you
dude.
were-
Except
oh, okay.
for one dude
Yeah.
who was like, oh my God, that's fucking brilliant.
I've lived
Oh
my
my
whole
God,
life
it's
just to
fucking
get this
brilliant.
joke.
It's fucking amazing. Dude, that's such a good joke. Such a good joke. And then 12 hours later, quote tweets it. And it's just like, this joke is just fucking too good. I just need everybody.
I got to figure out some way to make
understand
money on this.
how funny
this
this
shit
fucking
is so
joke is.
good.
Anyway, my references are so dope.
Yep.
Everyone knows it. Everyone knows it.
I
My
mean,
references are
you
so
say
dope.
that, but on Saturday you're gonna go up against Josie, and we'll see how whether or not, you're gonna be all like poo poo funniest Wi-Fi ever. And she's gonna say pretty fly for a Wi-Fi.
Wait, what? I'm going head to head with her? What?
You're gonna bump into her. You're gonna try your dry, sardonic, dad flavored wit, and then you'll find out you'll be in the superposition soon.
Wait, but that's not against Josie.
If you encounter Josie on Saturday, which I think you will,
I'll just be mean.
Yeah.
I won't even try to be witty. I'll just
only-
be like, you suck. And just leave.
all right,
Oh, I'll protect my ego
okay.
at all costs. No, I don't know. I feel like I can, like, I'm not like Ryer, where like Ryer has to like
Ryer
do
has
the bit
to
with
engage
Josie. Yeah.
to 11.
Where I can
Like
just be
he
like,
defeated a 17-year-old at a going too far with the joke contest,
Yeah,
which is saying something
it is.
because he's a grown ass man.
Yes. And he dresses like he owns Tilt-A-Whirls.
Yep. All right. What was it?
LinkedIn's humble brag. What is it for y'all's guess?
Fake.
I thought this was real. Yes.
Yeah, he said also today.
And it was also today.
I love the double down attempt. Unfortunately, it bombed here. This is in fact fake.
Ah, damn it! Sweet Rocinante.
Yeah. Well, I guess it's curtains for old gerbs.
Well, we'll see. Wait.
All right, for our final round, for reference, our score totals are currently sitting at Brian with 8, and Justin with 4. We are going to go with BBC's Spaghetti Trees. Although not a tech company, the BBC broadcasts
They
about...
have the iPlayer.
They have the iPlayer. From
He said fucking worthlessly.
The
First ballot Hall of Famer for worthless statements goes to Justin Robert Young, saying they have the iPlayer.
Well, to be
April
honest-
1st, 2025.
To be honest,
This is Justin's first worthless statement to be entered into the Hall of Fame.
what's funny is I was thinking like he has like 8-month-old daughter, and now all of a sudden he sounded like Brian, like BBC. They have an iPlayer.
It's just whatever the first fucking memory
Yep.
to tumble on down the chute. Fucking clear it out, boys.
Just gets better
right
from
through the
here.
mouth.
There it is. All right, so they have iPlayer.
they have iPlayer.
Why'd you say it like Trump? They have
iPlayer.
iPlayer. They have iPlayer.
Everything is iPlayer.
BBC, very, very good. It's all
Doctor
computer.
Who.
Very. Yeah, they have Doctor.
Downton Abbey.
They keep changing Doctor.
Channel 4, not BBC.
Why is it always a different Doctor?
Sky. I like Sky
Change it to
News.
woman Doctor. Not as good. People did not like.
All right.
Why is Black Doctor horny?
B.
Doctor was never horny. You'd watch Doctor Who all night. Never horny Doctor. And then the Black Doctor comes in. I think it's disrespectful. Why is Black Doctor horny?
BBC. Speaking of, I guess that was the answer to your question.
Speaking of the BBC, in 1967, they
The Black Doctor's BBC.
that was bad, and you know it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
In
I
1967,
thought it was good.
you would. All right. In 1957, the BBC released a story about Swiss farmers harvesting spaghetti from trees, and it remains to be one of the best media hoaxes. But is this real or is this fake?
What year?
1967.
God, people were dumb. They might have believed it too. 1967. They didn't really know a whole lot of facts back then. They hadn't been invented yet.
Well, but I think the question that's not in dispute is that this is the story that is taken as fact. The question is it a true story? Which is a very odd question to ask unless it turns out that it was fake and the original hoax was a hoax over a hoax and then it never happened, and it's Mandela effect. Menkala effect.
It's Mancala effect.
It's, yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Actually, yeah. let me get a notebook.
Exactly, yeah. Actually, it is the Mancala effect. A lot of people think it's the wrong one.
Penny hadn't encountered the whole, like, being told, it's gas lamping. What are you talking about? No, it's always been gas lamping. Like,
Yeah.
we tossed that out there, and she seized on it, like, no, it's not. And then Bonnie and I looked at each other like, wait, has she not heard this?
Yeah.
this old classic? And so we got her pretty good. It was great.
Can you imagine them British people being so confused? 1967. They don't know shit, man. Like, television's barely around.
They're all like,
they're
I
like,
bet the Beatles.
Oh, yeah, we can't. Oh, I forgot there's British people here. Shit. Normally,
My God! I look
normally
over.
I just make
you are
fun of-
getting the most British withering stare.
I know.
That is amazing.
Fuck, I forgot.
Yeah.
I forgot we let him in. But they'd be so. All right,
No.
Love I heard on the BBC that spaghetti's growing from trees.
Yeah, I think that the question itself told on itself, and I thought that was a real hoax, but now I think that it never happened.
I think it's a real hoax.
Wait, which part? That they actually claimed it, or you think the act of
I think
claiming?
they
was,
actually claimed. Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
okay.
that
I
it
think
it was the original April Fool's Day hoax in
Yeah.
England.
and I think that it's.
Did you know that April Fool's Day comes from the French Pisson d'Avril, April fish, when French children would slap paper fish on each other's back and scream Pisson d'Avril?
That's not what I heard. I saw the documentary on The Simpsons. It was something about different cultures disagreeing about when it is and mocking April Fools, the New Year.
I'm right.
I believe you. I
April fish.
oh, doggone it! All right. Yeah. I think that you just revealed that it was a hoax to me, Nathan.
Brian thinking that it is a hoax, and Justin believing that it is a real story that was run.
No.
Nope.
Okay.
Hold on. No, you can correct.
Yeah.
Wait.
What is your answer? Was
Brian
this...
thinks it's fake.
Brian thinks it's
it
fake.
It never
Correct.
happened.
Correct.
I think it was a real hoax.
Okay.
That they said it as
Yeah.
a joke.
Correct. Yeah.
Correct?
Yeah.
Okay. With all that in mind, with this being the final round, a surprise turn of events. Justin, you are tonight's winner.
Oh!
I don't know if it was worth Zoe never bringing me bacon again.
Oh no.
Now that I did a British. She's probably heard me do a bad British accent before. She's been listening to me for long enough. I can't keep it in. It has to just pour out. You can do a terrible American accent.
He's not Cory Booker up here. He's got to go. He's got to.
That's what she hears when I do the accent, because it's excrement to her.
All right. Do we have?
I
any-
win!
Hey. Oh, look at that, dude. That's dope.
Rosinante.
Yeah.
A legitimate salvage. The Expanse.
Yeah, look
And
at
I
that.
throw it away.
No! I'll salvage it momentarily. All right, shouts out. Thank you very much to everybody. Make noise! Successful test flight of this ship of content.
Yeah. No, this is great. We're really, really excited for everybody. If you are coming in for Founders Day, make sure you bring your appetites for fun, because we're going to have a lot of it. It's going to be a really, really great time. It's always good to see. It's already very heartening. It is filling my emotional reservoir to see everybody here, and I cannot wait for it to multiply and multiply and multiply. On Saturday, going to be an amazing day. We are going to be doing a great night / ice cream social. There's going to be a full bucket show.
Yeah.
Right? And Jomo and the Possum Posse are going to perform. It is going to be...
We got the bluffing tournament. We got, we got a petting zoo.
All right, we're here now.
Yeah.
It's nut cutting time. Are we really going to have a petting zoo?
I guess you'll find out on
Saturday. Oh, shit.
All right. Do we have a lullaby, or is that too close to the sun?
We have an attempt of a lullaby from the live show back in 2018. So
All right.
good luck.
All right, let's see.
Oh, so. Oh no, night attack is through. That's a little too fast.
Oh, you know what? That's
Oh no, night attack is through. Is this something that I did? Is this
all right. What did we learn, Justin?
We learned that I shouldn't do accents.
We learned that this law.
We've learned that, for real, April Fish is a real thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I trust you tomorrow. Well, we learned that the Diamond Club is the beating heart of everything.
And we've learned my daughter's dumb in your face.
Yeah. All right, we'll see you next Tuesday.
Dying of fire.
Shine on, you crazy diamonds.
It's been a
Woo!
good night.
Brr, 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 brr.
Damn, you've become self-aware. You can do both sides.
We are done recording.
We gotta check Tittles.
Tittles?
Yeah.
Oh.
The things that you call the show.
Let me pull
If we were
those
to
up.
call a show,
Yeah.
what would we call it?
Not
Late for supper.
You have died. Oh wait, we got a for the big show. We're gonna have like a projector and everything. We'll be able to show all this stuff. Cheech SP has an image that I bet is great. That I guess we could show on the live stream and we can all imagine. Boy, what a great way, what a great reversal.
I know.
Where it's like,
Now we're flying blind.
yeah, right.
Yeah.
Oh, how does it feel? Yeah, I guess we could look at it right here. We could describe it to everyone. He's very close to clicking it. No, we just got Harambe'd. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Yep. I should have Harambe'd everyone. That's all right. That's all right. All right.
For titles, we have a list.
All right. Walk. Speed run. Let's go.
PPX3, you got your brush in my Herzog.
PPX3 is my pick.
Dress for the Dragon, you want to meet? They have the iPlayer. Nimbatel, the only
They have an iPlayer. They have the iPlayer. It's pretty good.
the only stranger. Scattered Hooray. Those teats. This podcast is nip free.
Those cheats.
Them teats.
Look at the law. Did Cory Broker make pee-pee? Lazy Jesus. Spring Break
A lot
on
of people are wondering if Cory Booker made PP.
Spring Break on MTV in the 90s. I'm Pansible. Al Gore Rhythm is Gonna Get You. No Stool Stample. Killed with Kindness. Primitive Roast. Sam and Sung and Sam and Sung.
Yeah. I like PPX3, but I also like Look at This Law. What was the Cory Booker one?
Did Cory Booker make PP?
Yeah, actually, that one. That one's pretty good.
Wait, what was Look at This Law?
Oh, when you was peeing, he was covering.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, no, if we're going to go with that, I feel like, did Cory Booker make PP? Question mark.
Asking the difficult question, the real question.
We should really just rebrand this as a news show.
Yeah. Well,
Nobody is asking the real questions.
This is as I mentioned, we're a legitimate news and commentary podcast.
Journalists.
Yeah. But yeah,
It's not even a joke anymore with the amount of like people that get considered actual news people these days.
There was somebody.
It's getting laughable.
Yeah.
There was a legit scandal in the world of online politics because there was an influencer marketing organization that was feeding talking points to people and they were getting paid for it and not disclosing it. That is a serious question when it comes to political influence. What's funny is that one of the accounts that they were paying to put stuff out was Clown World. It's like we now have to have a serious journalism conversation of, is Clown World unduly influenced by money?
But you in primetime news, all the news anchors had to say the source, Deep Throat.
Yeah, but that was like the name of that show was ABC Nightly News, not Fubby Wubby Ding Dong Man.
Well, but they were talking, but Clown Penis was the subject, not the show.
Yes, no.
It was
the fucking
show?
account's name is Clown World.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It's like, oh no, if Clown World can be bought, who can we trust?
But now we get into like Daily Show territory where it's like you perpetually get to be all like have it both ways, where it's like cutting commentary.
No. Clown World had to be like, I'm sorry, I'll disclose when I'm getting paid next time.
Yeah,
because people take Clown World seriously.
Yeah, I mean they have to, otherwise they get out of the union. The clown union. I'm not doing a bit. We're not gonna. This isn't going in. All right, let's wrap it up. Thank you very much, everybody who's here live. Thank you, everybody who tuned in.